Hello, welcome to
To be determined.
For Now. I'm Sari,
I'm Pops.
and welcome back to Be
To be
Determined.
determined. um, Formerly known as OK Pops, to a co-worker, I found out there's apparently a very popular YouTuber
Yeah.
called OK Pop, singular. And uh, basically he does is like break down stat wise the K-pop music, but he's way more popular than us. So since we figured that out, we wanna change the name. So we're gonna ask you guys for suggestions about it.
Yes, please, that would help a lot. Since it might look like we're copying when we're really not. And yeah, this is awkward because I honestly had no idea about this guy.
And most likely he doesn't know either. So
Yeah, I mean, this could be like unproblematic for now, but well, for that state, then yeah,
yeah, so yeah, nobody's in trouble. We just wanna really not sound just exact way as another person.
right,
So yeah, we want to ask you guys for just suggestions for the new show, because I mean we put it with OK pop because of K-pop mix and all that, but
yeah.
that's not all we're gonna do. Like today, for example, what are we gonna be talking about, Sally?
Today we're gonna be talking about my favorite K drama, Crash Landing on You.
Yes, question on you. I know nothing about it besides the fact that she's really into it.
Very
And but yeah, I'm gonna like other parents over there. I'm gonna learn what this is about. FYI, there'll be spoilers.
yeah, a
But
lot.
I think you said there's only one season
Yeah,
of
there's
the.
only one season, and there's a lot of
Yeah,
things going on. So
so yeah, you can binge watch it in a weekend, and
yeah,
we won't really spoil it, I guess.
yeah,
But yeah, this is another one of these K dramas that are being very popular.
yes.
Not only in Korea and here it's starting to, but apparently I found out the other day through a coworker too.
Huh.
Another coworker that's very popular now in Puerto Rico as well.
Oh yes, because even my aunt's watching it
Oh
too.
yeah, her aunt starts watching. I thought she was only watching it because she watches it over. Apparently, it's a thing right now over there in Puerto Rico too.
Yeah.
But before we um, we continue with this, we wanted to do a little breaking news, right?
Yeah, breaking news.
Yeah, something really big happened in the K-pop community this past weekend. Well, yeah, this past weekend, right?
Yeah.
And you want to do a corny breaking news music? Go ahead.
So, this news even reached this like Telemundo. It even reached Telemundo. I think by now everyone and their mom knows that BTS is going to be serving in the South Korean military.
So the army gets their band taken away to the actual army, right?
Yeah, and as you can tell, like us fans, we're just like nervous, sad because we're gonna be missing them a lot since they're gonna be in there for like 3 years. But I'm glad that they're like coming back at least as a group.
Yeah, hopefully they will. Although, like, um, well, you never know what's gonna happen
Right.
in military war.
Yeah.
Basically, because we know that they're in South Korea,
Right.
BTS, and North Korea.
Right.
I think they helped in like Iraq war. I think they did have people in the in the war against terror that they did have people in Afghanistan or Iraq.
Right.
And the U.S. actually has a really big military base in South Korea.
Yeah.
I got relatives that live over there while serving. But yeah, it's in Korea. For those who don't know, it's mandatory, right?
Yeah, it's like mandatory. Yeah, basically like all men at the age of like 28 and 30, like they have to go and serve.
Okay, I thought it was 20. I think I read 24, but like the latest they could serve, it's 28. So basically, they gotta get in before they turn 28.
Oh yeah,
And
cause one of them's like 20.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, because one of them. I mean, they kept. There was two of them that was like already in the.
Yeah, they were already in like the age deadline for that.
like
So
in the deadline, but they were they were touring all this, and it's like while like ways they kind of give you a break to not serve is athletes and like people who contribute a lot to the Korean culture.
yeah.
And outside of the country, they'll give them like a pass.
Right.
So that's why, but it's still kind of gotta do it.
Right.
So that's why there's two members that were in the 28, 29 age threshold, and yeah, they have to do it. But
Well, I mean, for them, like, yeah, they basically chose to do it.
Well, no, it's mandatory. So
Sorry, but they still chose.
no,
to
but
serve.
yeah, the two oldest ones, yeah, they had to.
Yeah,
but
they had to, but they
but yeah, the other members they also said that they're gonna serve in
yeah.
a few months later.
Yeah, because the thing is like with the oldest one, Jin, he's going. The plan was for him to release a solo project and then go.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to go at like the end of October.
Yeah, exactly. They give him a break till he finishes. Well, till he releases his solo album.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but now we hope them the best.
Right.
We hope safe travels, and we hope you can come back and make music, make
Right.
good music.
Right, make music, show, like, have a comeback, have a real comeback.
Yeah, I'm hopeful, even though a couple of them will be in their 30s. When that happens,
Yeah.
so, but we'll see, hopefully.
What else?
Hopefully, I mean, there's plenty of, very old
Right.
singers right now in, the American market, so.
Right.
So it could happen. It could happen.
You're right.
Unless they can be called a boy band anymore. Well,
a men group.
But yeah, and also another thing too, Stray Kids. They came out with a new album.
Yeah, they came with the album and boxed it off camera.
Alright, and they also brought like one photo card, a book, brought posters too.
Yeah, I brought a poster too.
Okay, cool. But what do you have a chance to listen to the whole album yet?
Yeah, I was listening to it yesterday.
Okay.
And yeah, it was good.
It was good. What can you say? Like, is it similar to their past album, or did they change their style a little bit?
Because there's this one song in there, and it's like, it was written by the same member.
Mm-hmm.
So he said that for that one, he took that inspiration from the other one for that one, and I could hear it.
Okay, but it was like a mix.
Not like a sample, but like it was like sort of inspired, like same concept.
Okay, and the concept circus like a lot more rap than than pop, right?
Yeah, I mean, they still do pop, but it's
No,
like
I mean,
yeah, they
but
mix more rap
but
to it.
that sounds like more rap than slow pop. Okay.
And yeah, that's the breaking news for now.
Yeah, and
Plus the
Stray Kids, FYI, parents, Stray Kids, the album are much cheaper than BTS
yeah, yeah, y'all
and
should
K-pop.
look into Stray Kids because they're good.
Yeah, and
They're good.
so she likes their music too.
Yeah.
Even though they were canceled when they first started
Yeah.
for a little bit, but they came back.
Yeah, they came back. They came back. That's important.
Doing no the regarding the name, we call it K-pop because K-pop was going to be one of the subjects. But in reality, FYI, like today, we're going to be talking about different topics
Yeah.
as well, not just K-pop music. So we're going to talk about K-dramas today. And the following episodes, we're going to be talking about different stuff like Stranger Things, some book series that she's really into, like To All the Boys I Love.
Yeah.
What other ones?
Yeah. Recently, like I've been reading like One of Us Is Lying, the series. To read the sequel, and I just finished reading a book called American Royalty by Tracy Livesay.
It's a series of books that young teens like and young adults too.
Yeah, yeah.
Be,
It's mostly just like young adult romance thrillers.
Yeah, so they seem to be really into it. We're gonna be having episodes talking about that, some about anime,
right?
As well too, and yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be something different every episode, and the reason too why we we also chose to do different from K-pop like the other episode because of the copyright claim.
Yeah, we're just gonna stick to like. I mean, we're still gonna do K-pop regardless, but it's like you know, switch it up a bit.
Yeah, but today you're not gonna be listening to any music, FYI, on this episode.
Right.
So yeah, I guess we can start talking about Crash Landing on You. And what can you tell us about Crash Landing on You?
So basically, like this is a love story between Yoon Se-ri, who is this businesswoman. She has like her own line in South Korea, and yeah, she's basically like this rich woman in the family, rich family. What happens is she went like on a little like parachute like ride.
Okay,
and she well, not skydiving, but like she went like up in the mountains, and then she jumped off and like and she floated. What happened was a tornado came. Like a storm came.
Tornado came and drove her away.
Yeah, basically she crashed on the ground
and survived.
And survived surprisingly, but yeah, like if you look, she literally was in a tornado, and she like crashed into like.
Okay, is this a comedy?
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Oh, okay.
My God. Yeah, so she falls.
But in case you guys didn't catch it, so Crash Landing on You is a popular Korean drama. Korean drama or K drama.
Yeah, it's basically like a rom-com, and like you know there's like a little bit of violence in there. I'll get to that soon. So.
But it's mostly like a comedy, soap opera or drama.
Yeah, basically yeah, romance and comedy.
Okay,
So,
so a tornado catches her,
right.
and she flies into what, another town?
Like a tree.
Okay.
She falls. She fall. Yeah, she like fall like hurt. But the thing was like, it's not like she smacked and like fell on the tree. It's like the thing got tangled like on the branches.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was like on I don't know if I should call it like a base, but she was like on a base in the woods. And
What?
then, yeah, her thing gets like caught in the branches. Then, she's like all shook, like she's like, what? What just happened? Then, her future boyfriend comes and he's this North Korean soldier. Like,
Okay, the girl who the tornado kidnapped, she's South Korean.
Yeah, she's South Korean. So
Okay.
it's basically like a love story between like the North and South Korean.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, and so yeah, she basically like falls. She looks forward. Her future boyfriend walks in, sees her. Yeah, like he's like walking, and then he sees her like on the tree.
Okay.
And then yeah, obviously like gets down. They try to like walk, and then she like steps in like no way, like then the soldier notices that they're like in a mine like field. So then he ended up stepping in one of the mines.
And survives too.
It survives, yeah, but yeah, he was able to get out and stuff. And then that's where like she basically like starts living there, but then they have to hide the secret that she's South Korean.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So okay. I think I hadn't got that part. So the tornado kidnaps her,
Right.
and she flies over to North Korea.
Right.
That's okay.
Okay, yeah, she flies all the way over
And
there.
that's where the story takes place.
Yeah, that's the story takes place. From there, they go to like the cabin, and then she starts basically like living there. She has to pretend like she's North Korean because it's illegal for her to be over there. And the soldier's trying his best to keep her safe and stuff. And yeah, there was also other soldiers staying there too. Um, and yeah, it was just like chaotic. And then there was like other women who were like neighbors and stuff, and they were just in other cabins, and like she would go over there to have tea with them and chat over there. And yeah, they basically like became friends and such.
But they all thought that she was.
Yeah, they all thought she was North Korean. Like she had to like fake her identity.
Okay.
And then on the other line, it was like some noticed that like she was gone. So, oh yeah, because a rumor spread that she was dead. So South Korea thought she was like dead, like not knowing where she was, and her bodyguard was like shook, like she was like oh, and then but she was alive, um, and yeah, then like on another line, like it was a bunch of like there was some guy like behind in the chair listening to recordings, basically of like her talking and stuff. Because the guy, like they both lied that she was like a spy from Korea, like a special spy. So then yeah, she lied about that. They believed it, and in that case, because of her being the spy, she can't like those type of spies couldn't like reveal their identities. Like that was private. So yeah, that. But then the guy on the other line finds out like who she is, and like each time they're just trying to like expose her, and and like trying to kill her. Because she's not supposed to be over there. And yeah, it just turns into like that whole thing. But yeah, the times where she was like at the cabin, like it was funny because they were fighting. Yeah, because um the time where the soldier Lee Jung Hyuk Jung Hyuk, like he was in his office and stuff, and he because she's not like Seri is not used to living this life of like because they had like all these like I guess like Dove bars and stuff. So the things there were like very cheap, and she was used to living in like this rich bathtub with like all these shampoos and stuff. Yeah, she was rich in like the family, and yeah, like her whole house was like big. So she wasn't used to that. So like she would go, and he was like, call for like important things only, and she would ring him like every ask like one asking like, oh, like you know where the soap is, or like the water gone cold, like what do I do? But yeah, it was just those type of things. And yeah, and yeah, she was getting along with the friends that were living there. Oh, and before, like, because one of the because each lady like that she was hanging out with, like their husband like had like like an important job to do. And yeah, this lady, like one of them, she would go to the houses, and basically like inspecting and stuff. And obviously said he had to hide, because then they would be like, oh, like what is this woman doing in your house? Because he was known for being single, and she had a crush on him. And yeah, that too. But yeah, it was very hard for her to like hide it. I mean, it became like easy because she wasn't like so loud, but yeah, it was still like hard. So basically, like that's like the whole like time she's there. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I'll talk about the parts that made me cry and stuff. So yeah, one was, yeah, like they literally took bullets for each other. And yeah, that
also they got shot too.
Yeah, both of them. One was
and survived again.
Yeah, they both survived. No, because Jung Hyuk almost died because he got like shot in like the back, and like he lost blood. So he had to stay in like the hospital. Dramatic he is. He just walks out and then finds Sadie, and he has like the IV with him and everything. And yeah, all that cheesy drama stuff. And Sadie, yeah, because there's like also like a lot of drama because they both are in arranged marriages, but they love each other. But
they were really married.
No, they were about to, but they were engaged with other people, which was arranged by parents and stuff.
Okay.
So with that, it was for Seri. It was like, oh, there was this, like her fiance, like didn't like the idea she was hanging out with Dong Hyuk. Yeah, and then this gang, like the like he came out of nowhere and like just like tried shoot because Jung Hyuk was like in like the middle of like the road or whatever, and he didn't see like anyone around, and the other guy was like hidden somewhere, and then Seri, she was in her car, and like she just ran through and then got shot. That part made me cry.
Okay.
And the other one too.
But so like through the storyline, it's like they're never. They never claim to be boyfriend and girlfriend. They never like a relationship. They just like each other, but
yeah, they were liking each other, and then it got to the point where like they just confessed, and they were just like, yeah.
Okay, but it was like a long time between them.
Yeah, because like they were living in like the cabins, and like they were just getting to know each other, and then and then they both like were developing feelings at the time, and then by the time um like he was getting like shy and oh yeah, and like this right here like is from the scene where like yeah he like gets he catches feelings at that point. And like yeah, they're like in a little campfire and with all the friends, and yeah, and then he just sees her smiling and like he's like all in love and stuff.
Okay, but like from from when she when from the time the tornado kidnaps her to this, is it like a few a lot of episodes?
Yeah, from there it's yeah they know each other, and then it takes like a
Okay,
little
so
bit
it was
for
like they like each other, but they don't really
yeah, and then
want to say it because they're in arranged marriages and well.
and yeah, they were hiding and stuff, and like, oh yeah, and like they fake, like he had to fake it too. Like he was like, oh, like this is my fiance when the ladies would come over.
Oh, okay.
Forgot about
Okay. Okay. So when did this? You know when it came out?
that. Yeah, not the specific month, but it came out in 2019
Okay.
and ended in February of 2020.
Okay. And like how much? You said it's one season, right?
One season and it's 16 episodes.
16 episodes. Yeah, it's quite well season. And I know you're watching another one right now.
Yes.
Another K drama. How does this compare to other K dramas like the other one you're watching, which is what?
Startup.
Startup.
Yeah.
Like in terms, is this one is more. It's like more of a romantic comedy, even though it has like violence in it.
Yeah, the startup has comedy in there too.
Okay.
Like.
But this is more. This one is more comedy. Um, Personally, you.
No, I think startup has more
Oh
comedy.
really? Okay.
Yeah, because it's like cheesy and then like or it can be equal.
Okay, and is that like the general theme of Korean drama, like cheesy comedy?
Yeah, those can contain that and like.
I mean, are there like different ones? Like besides Question and You and Snowdrop, you watch other Korean. Are they all kind of like that?
Yeah, but like what my cousin said, like most of them are like romantic, but some do contain like different stuff.
No, but I mean, are they all like goofy comedy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly focused on that.
Yeah, some. Yeah.
But I mean, it's mainly focused on that, on the goofy comedy, cheesy comedy.
Mostly romance.
Oh,
mostly romance.
Okay.
But you know, they have like the comedy part for like the side. Okay. So like that's something like they add.
Okay. Okay. So it's not like no. I asked because I'm from Puerto Rico, and over there people watch a lot of the telenovelas. Yeah. Which is our drama. And over there, it's been like by steps, kind of by era, basically. And like they were for many years like these very dramatic, very romantic. Yeah. Acts, like soap operas in the U.S., but they over exaggerate with like slaps and stuff, stuff like that. And in the beginning, it was a lot like that for many years. Then like it was always generally there's a poor woman and a rich man. The rich man already has like a fiance, or even a wife sometimes, There's the mother of of that guy who's of the rich guy who was also rich and is very bossy and never likes the poor girl when she comes to come in, and it always went around the same theme, no matter what was the name of the novela and the name of the characters. It was for many decades. It was always the same theme, and then like um, I would say around late '90s, early 2000s, there started being a shift where it was more comedy, and it was a lot of like cheesy stuff, and there were romantic comedies, but yeah, it was mainly focused. That's why I asked if it was because those novelas were really like based on just comedy. It was like really cheesy stuff.
Yeah, and they were like the type of things.
Yeah,
So I
like for
think that that's so
example,
hard.
yeah, there was like first of the first ones. Um, I would I didn't like watching them, but any of them. But I was raised with a little sister, and well, my mom was always there, and at that time we only had like one TV in the house, and it was around 7 8 o'clock. It was for telenovelas, but I would just go to my room and stuff. But I remember when um, I was born in Puerto Rico. When I was a toddler, we went to live in Jersey for a little bit. And then when we went back to Puerto Rico, then I started seeing local TV and stuff. I remember there was like a really popular one. It was called Maria del Barrio. It was with this girl, well, it was this actress called Talia. It's her artistic name. But yeah, she had like three telenovelas in a row. I remember it was Maria del Barrio, which is a girl from the the poor houses in Mexico. Falls in love with this rich guy. Her mom is I mean his mom is a really mean lady and tries to is always slapping her, trying to trying to uh, get her to stay away from her son, um, and yeah, he has a fiance, but she had like three very popular in a row. Maria Mercedes was the first. That goes to the poorhouse uh, um, from La Vecindad, like they say in Mexico. And then she had Maria Malimar, which was a girl, a poor girl who lived like a poor house on the beach, like old style native style homes on the beach, and she falls in love with a rich guy from the city, and same thing. Bad mom. He already has a fiance. They fight. They always fighting the girl to keep her away from him, and at the end, they always ended. The poor guy the poor girl and the rich guy would end up getting married. The mother would either end up dead or ended up forgiving the the poor girl and get along. But yeah, she had that one, the Maria del Bajo, and then she had, sorry, Maria del Mar, and then she had Maria del Bajo, and she goes back to even poor neighborhood, and it's always the same. I said the same thing. Rich guy falls in love with poor girl, and all that drama that ends up with. But like, it's around late '90s, early 2000s. Started coming these novelas from Colombia. We had Pedro Escamoso and Betty La Fea, which became like a really big hit. But they were all like cheesy comedy theme, and that was like the main focus. There were love stories and all that, but the main focus was comedy. And like Pedro Escamoso was this guy who was like from like the coastal part of Colombia, and he goes to the Bogota, the capital, the big city, and like he thinks he's like the big shot really. Like he always sees himself as bigger than what he is.
Oh my god.
But then he gets a job in this office, and then he falls in love with the boss lady over there, and like he has his enemies, and but it's always like very cheesy comedy. He always did like really dumb stuff and dances and things, and would always get away with things. And he dressed like really funny. He had like at that time, it was like mostly everybody was like baggy or loose fitting. He had like really tight pants and like really long boots, and he had like kind of one of those coats that goes old style, like goes down your butt. They're really long, like tuxedo kind of thing. But and yeah, it was always based on comedy. And Maria Betty Fea was a girl that she starts work. She's a poor girl that starts working for this in this office, but she's very quirky. She's like a typical old style nerd. She has like braces and a really bad haircut, and she wears like old woman sweaters and really long skirts and really ugly shoes, and she couldn't put her makeup correctly, so her makeup was all messed up, and then it's like the novela is like she starts getting prettier, and like she uses a braces, she gets a new hairdo, she starts wearing nicer clothes and stuff like that, and like the boss of the company, he ends up falling in love with her, and they live happily ever after. Um, so yeah, that was basically it. Then some for the last I don't know now for sure what's going on, but I know a few months ago, couple years ago, like came this thing where it was like the mafia.
Oh yeah, sí, mafia is.
Yeah, it's like a lot. It's everything based on narcos kind of stuff, cartel kind of stuff, and they do it both. They come from both Colombia and Mexico, and they're actually those men actually watch more because it's like it's like kind of like Narcos. Before Narcos, there was these novelas that were really about Narcos, and they were based on like actual stuff that really happened and books that were written about it. Like Cartel de los Sapos was one that was in Colombia. El Señor de los Cielos, that's in Mexico, and there's a lot of other more, but Narcos really got it from those novelas. And lately, people are watching over there Turkish novelas, and they're starting to watch K dramas too. And it's like back home, prime time is mostly reserved for novelas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what's going on over there right now with Turkish. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, it's because it's like dubbed in Spanish, and like it's like dubbed in Spanish, and like the plots, because like one said like they express like a lot of like emotions.
Oh, you actually watched it? What with grandma?
Yeah, I've seen them. Like,
Okay.
remember the one, I forgot what it was called. The one where, like, the lady almost died because of the baby and the man was, like,
Yeah,
crying.
honestly, that's like you guys were watching. I wasn't really paying attention.
But you saw what was happening, though, or did you not?
I don't know. I know that the guy was always crying.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He was
saying.
always crying. That's really what I honestly remember about it. And I know it was also like his mother was like a really mean lady, and
Oh, yeah.
she was like the head of like a gang or something.
Oh, yeah, there was,
What?
like a little cult or whatever.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think so, cause like honestly, like they like dressed like
Yeah, I remember they have money, so I thought it was because they were some sort of mob or something.
yeah, probably. Um,
You never paid attention to it.
yeah, I don't even know if they like. It seemed like they were because they were separated in like two groups. Like the side that the like the good people side, like the husband and the wife and like their parent. Well, the the grandma was like bad, and then
Yeah.
there was like this other part trying to kill them and stuff. Like they were like all enemies.
Okay.
I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know there was like families
Yeah, but
fighting
they
against
were,
each
yeah, because
other.
like there was a lot of like drama between the family. So
Yeah.
like they would arrive in like their cars and try to like shoot from there.
They were showing it in Puerto Rico on the local TV, and like a lot of people ended up calling the newborn babies that name. But yeah, I remember seeing the commercial that one was ending.
Oh
But
yeah.
they kept saying for like a month that was the last episode.
Yeah, that was so annoying.
And then but they were already announcing like the new Turkish movie, the Turkish drama, the Telenovelas that was about to start
Oh yeah.
to replace it.
Haircut. It's called haircut. Yeah,
Yeah,
that yeah.
yeah, but there was one person who was like Tam my man, something like that. I don't remember. And yeah, people started actually calling their newborns that
Oh my god.
back home. So I don't know.
But yeah, this one's wicked and yeah.
That happens a lot over there, like TV or like we've had like a lot of Miss Universe
Oh
pageant winners, and yeah, they'll if whoever if they that whoever that contestant that wins from Puerto Rico, like a lot of the kids end up with that name.
yeah. Oh.
So we have a lot of Dayanara, Denise, Zuleika,
Oh yeah, so like.
because of that. But yeah, it also happens like with music too.
Yeah.
They'll put like their kids like a little variation of like rapper singing
Yeah.
from back home. Well, yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, that's pretty much I guess it for today. So yeah, that's guys a little bit
Hold on. And the ending.
Oh,
We haven't.
oh,
The
you told me earlier I haven't got to there yet. I thought you may haven't watched the finale.
I
Yeah?
did watch
Okay.
it.
Oh, fair enough. So yeah, never mind. We go back.
Rewind.
So when we stopped talking about it,
Yeah, we got to
like the mom started getting involved.
yeah, that getting involved and oh yeah, and like the Seti's like relationship with her siblings like aren't that good. So like they were mad and stuff. But yeah, the scene where
With her
yeah, with
siblings?
her siblings, yeah,
Okay.
because like they wanted to be like president of like the company.
Okay.
So like yeah, and like yeah, the brother was annoying, but oh yeah, and yeah, she had problems with her mom too, but like
So when she went missing, they didn't really care to report.
Yeah, her brother and like his wife like they knew she was alive, but they didn't say anything.
And how do they know?
Because then Seri came back. Like they were able to like send her back, and yeah, she flew back, and she saw that people were like in a memorial service, and like she just walked in, and then she was like, oh, like I'm dead or something, and then everybody was like shook because she was alive, and then you know.
But this happened
Yeah,
towards the end.
yeah. And then yeah, ending was then she stayed in Korea, and then
North Korea.
No, South.
And
And then Jonghyun, he stayed in North and continued his duties, and then when he got out, then Seri decided to go on the mountains again. But she didn't crash this time.
But she went to the parachute thing.
Yeah, she went to the parachute thing, and yeah, she was able to fly, and she was in the same place, that they let her off of, like.
That's the same place she crashed.
No, the same like they went to the mountain, and like they like her and Jungkook like they flew together. And then like they were like on a like the another side, and yeah, then she was like able to leave and stuff. But yeah, then when he finished his service, like he met her on that same mountain, and you know they reunited, and then they lived together.
Also, it ends up with them living happily ever after in North Korea.
No, it's Switzerland.
In Switzerland? How do I get to Switzerland?
Yeah, cause like because backstory. So he and his fiance. Well, I think that was like his girlfriend at the time. They were like together. They were at Switzerland. Oh yeah, and said he was depressed. They were like on a bridge. She was about to jump off, and then like he asked her to take a picture. They took the picture, but then they realized that they didn't realize they were there together. But then when he found a recording of that, and then that was emotional and stuff. And then they met each other. Yeah, they basically went to like Switzerland again and stay there. The mountain and everything. So
yeah. That's unexpected. But I guess whole K this whole K-drama is full of stuff unexpected. People surviving tornadoes.
I don't know how Seri did that. Like
people survive being shot.
Yeah, because no, Seri literally almost died. Like she was like in the hospital, and everybody was I don't know, like he was like crying and stuff, and it was just it was crazy.
Okay. So now you're watching Snowdrop?
Startup.
Is this one still your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that her? Was it like the first K-drama you watched?
No. The first one was one called Sweet Revenge.
Okay. And what's that one about?
That one was about like.
I don't tell us the whole story.
Well, not the whole story, but I'll basically tell you the plot. So this girl, she has like this app, and basically she can put like revenges on people who do bad things. She did it on a teacher who was like harassing a student, and like his video got leaked. And she was able to like get revenge on people, and there was like a love story. That was the one I was watching.
But revenge in the sense that like she kills people.
No. By an act, like like silly things happen to them, like she was able to make like this one dude, cause like he was doing like some bad things, and like let's say he ate too much.
Oh, okay.
And then his friend was like squeezing his stomach, and yeah.
He didn't explode.
He just did his well.
Oh, you
Poop was
want
on the ground.
what? Poops?
Yeah, poop was on the ground,
Okay.
and people caught no because people were like recording him and they saw that it was on the ground and they were like, "What?"
So it's a lot of comedy.
Yeah, there's comedy and stuff, and yeah.
Okay.
Like there's sadness. Oh yeah, there was like bullying going on and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Well, so yeah. I guess it's a little something different. Well, there's a lot of same themes, but it's, it's it has its quirks too. It makes it a lot different. Apparently these Korean dramas. So thank you for the lesson.
Yeah.
I'll probably sit down one day and and watch something with you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So thanks y'all for watching again.
Yeah.
We thanks for the support. When we when we started, we really didn't do it for views or stuff. We just did it for fun and to help Sally out too, express this kind of stuff. Sally, not many people know, but she we really found out she suffers from a little bit of social anxiety. So this is a way for her to kind of talk and express herself and and get loose. So that's what mainly we do as well. So but yeah, we didn't expect much views. I said, well, if we get 100 views in I don't know 3 months, I'll be more than happy.
We'll be very thankful.
And we actually surpassed that in the first the first week. So we really appreciate that. And we appreciate you like, subscribe, and recommend to other people. We're gonna keep bringing you something different every episode, and hopefully keep you guys entertained. And yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time. We purple you.
Purple you.